From wild trick shots, huge skateboarding stunts, and pranks that will make your jaw hit the floor, today we're reacting to Steve-O's own personal YouTube channel, where the craziness goes well beyond his Jackass scenes. Let's dive right in. Oh man. Oh my gosh. No. Wait a minute. You have to worry about your hairs getting singed. If that happens, oh, the smell is horrible. If it gets too close to your skin, you're gonna have potential 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree burns. And then you have to worry about breathing in the fumes. You can actually cause some inflammation to your upper airway. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh my gosh. Well, he falls and he lands on his feet. So you got maybe a fighting chance for a couple seconds. But then he falls and lands on his hip, his butt. Highly likely that it turned from a 1st degree burn, which is like a sunburn, to a 2nd degree burn, which is really, really painful. All right, first off, he's wearing a helmet. We got safety. Oh. Whoa.
You all right? You okay?
Why?
I think it's like the bone.
Oh no, clavicular fracture. Wait. No, AC separation. Oh, what? Looks like he has some sort of clavicular damage or injury. Falling either directly on your shoulder causing compression, it can snap. Falling with an outstretched arm, which puts the force there. Typically it's just a sling and it's gonna heal on its own. Oh, nice. An ice plunge. Nice flip, buddy. Going in ice cold water. Super good, releases cold shock proteins, releases norepinephrine, epinephrine, producing good, happy feelings. But sometimes cold submersion could cause you to spasm, seize up. You might not be able to swim out of a situation like that. Oh, that's nice and cold. Good work. He's so happy. I love it. He's happy because he's so energized. I did this actually the other day. I threw 20 pounds of ice into my tub and just sat in it. My wife thought I was crazy.
I'd like to try to break the most light bulbs that anyone has ever broken with testicles. Done.
They're gonna pop easy, right? Because they're fluorescent type light bulbs that you use overhead, but they're like super shards of glass that potentially can rip his scrotum open.
A row of 36 light bulbs with my balls. Wish me and my balls a lot of luck.
At least he is covered clothing wise and he's wearing eye protection. Normally Steve-O's wearing a Speedo, so it was weird to actually see him clothed. Oh, nice, nice. It actually kind of looked fun. Every now and then everybody likes to break something. In this situation, thank goodness his scrotum and his balls were actually covered, because if you did it bare, then it can cause a significant amount of lacerations.
We're gonna play the black eye game, and here's how it goes.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
That looks pretty good.
Wow, okay, oh my gosh. Black eye is due to the pooling of the blood on the underside. There's a bone in the middle called the laminae papricia. Typically, if that has a crack in it, will allow blood to kind of seep through. What the hell is that? Very poisonous, but not deadly for humans. That thing is gnarly. This freaks me out. Even when I'm doing my job and I'm pulling out a bug in there, I got a good game face. But inside, I'm like...
Once a WB, always a WB.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is he chewing it or is he letting it in his mouth? Oh my gosh. That is ballsy. No way would I do that. No way.
No way.
Imagine like the spider bites your tongue and you have an allergic reaction. Your tongue is like huge and swollen. No, 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 no. Ow, did he break his leg? What the heck? Super cool in the air, but... Oh! Okay, wait a minute. He does a really good job as he's falling. His knees are bent, but then what happens is he actually lands a little bit more stiff unexpectedly without the board under him. Oh, yeah, I told you. Man, that's either a dislocation or a fracture dislocation. First, he should come in with it splinted. We actually try to put dislocations and fractures back in place as quick as possible. You increase the risk of arthritis in the future the longer it's out.
My right ankle was dislocated as and broken in 3 places. That's
Yep.
mess.
Basically, you're fracturing both malleoli, so your fibula and your tibia, and then the backside is disrupted. It's called a trimalleolar fracture.
I fractured my left heel too. So I'm going into surgery in 2 days. I'm having a plate put in with 9 screws.
So if you fracture your calcaneus, which is your heel bone, you always worry about fracturing any part of your spine because of the amount of force that it takes to break that bone is a lot.
2 days, I'm having a plate put in with 9 screws.
Yep.
7 on this side, 2 on the other side. But whatever, I heal like Wolverine.
He heals like Wolverine. I love it. You know, I wonder how much metal is actually in Steve-O's body. Palm trees have like little splinters all over the trees. You have to worry about getting impaled by the branches and scrapes and obviously falling from that height. Nice. Ouch. Hopefully he knew that that table would collapse because sometimes the tables don't collapse. It can cause a significant amount of injuries, including fractured ribs, broken vertebrae in your back. I don't know how disgusting and murky that water is. I really hope his tetanus shot and all his vaccines are up to date because we don't know what's swimming in that. When you fall, you want to like drop and brace yourself. So be careful reaching out with your arms because you can fracture your forearm, fracture a wrist. So keep things tucked in and try to tuck in, like roll. All right, Gordon.
No, but the temperature of the sauce is...
It's plenty hot.
Okay,
Dumb
here we
but
go.
tough. I love his
done
t-shirt.
this.
Oh my
I've done
gosh.
it with other brands.
What spice is he? How hot is this? The ghost peppers. Into his eye. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought he was going to drink it. Gordon Ramsay is like laughing at him. Yeah, wipe it. Get out of there. Why would you do that? First thing you do, you gotta wash out the eye. Biggest thing we worry about, corneal abrasions, corneal ulcerations, or corneal lacerations. If you have some sort of injury to the cornea, it hurts like a son of a b****. You're gonna need medications, pain medications, topical antibiotic ointments, or drops that we use, and then get to the ophthalmologist. Steve-O's making a whole show on this, but these are actually pretty common injuries that we see in the emergency department that we deal with on a daily basis. Remember, these stunts are performed by professionals with medical personnel around helping. So please do not attempt to do any of these type of stunts on your own. Thank you. If you guys like me reacting to this, let me know. Let me know if you want me to do more Steve-O reactions. And as always, check out this playlist right here. Make sure that you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, hit that like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching and stay healthy, my friends.